Newsflash. I heard it on the news that a man had been shot. The sawn-off gun took his head clean off. He could only be identified by his fingerprints and the bag of cash in the back of his jalopy, his cut of the proceeds from a recent bank robbery. I switched off and went to bed. Didn't want to fill my head with all the negativity of people that had nothing to do with me. People who should know better, should know that if they played with fire, their justice would be swift and dire. At 3 a.m, I'm rudely awakened by the banging and the shouting and my front door being shaken. Open up! Open up! We know you're inside. Open up! Open up! You can't run. You can't hide. We want to ask you some questions about your friend who has died. I trembled and shook, trying to decide if I was dreaming with my eyes open wide. But the knocking persisted and the voices insisted that if with their wishes I didn't comply, they would break the door down. Wanted to know if I had an alibi. They stood like great blue bottle flies, dark and menacing in their uniforms, their kit, pushing past me, not heeding my cries, looking at me like I was a dung beetle crawling on shit. We want to know what you were doing last night, when, as the result of a vicious fight, your friend Dan was brutally killed by cowards, by scum. Were you one of them? I'm shaking now, and I'm terrified that they think I'm involved, but more because Dan has died. Dan's my friend's man, gentle and cuddly. He couldn't be involved in any bank robbery. Yes, I know Dan, but I have nothing to do with it. We're taking you to the station, so in a statement you can put it. Pointless to protest. They're intent and I'm outnumbered. With my arm at my back, I march to the Black Maria. They question me for hours and hours. No access to a phone call or to a solicitor. To keep myself sane, to keep mentally fit, I state my name over and over. Just keep repeating it. When eventually legal advice I'm permitted, it's accepted I could not have committed the heinous deed of which I'm accused. So reluctantly, they say, you can leave. Back in my flat, dazed and confused, I vacuum and dust, clean and keep busy. The flies left their stench. It still feels dirty. I shower, bathe, scrub and exfoliate from my body, trying to shift every particle of hate. I heard it on the news 3 weeks later that a man had been charged with Dan's murder. Didn't make me feel any better, just resigned, distrustful, older. How could someone who'd been so close end in circumstances such as those? And no comfort could I really take that the police hadn't made another mistake. The trial will be long and protracted. Many people have to be contacted. The prosecution's case must be watertight to make sure the conviction of this man is right. But whatever the outcome, whatever the tack, the sad truth is, Dan's not coming back.